And on the science side, the opportunities are kind of endless as well, right? I mean, we go around, I probably talked to 100 different scientists before we started the science initiative, and you hear similar stories, right? I mean, it's, you ask, I remember I was talking to someone who's doing brain mapping, right? I mean, understanding the brain is going to be one of the next huge frontiers for science. And in the last 15 to 20 years, we started getting more of an understanding of our genomes, but we don't really have much of an understanding of how the brain works. Not just the diseases, neurological and neurodegenerative diseases, but we don't really understand how it works when it's working correctly. So that's going to be an important thing, but one of the first things that we need to do is map it out. So there are a lot of scientists who are working on this, and when you ask them to explain their work, a lot of it comes down to some manual things that are expensive for people to do, right? Taking a brain and of a mouse or a fly and slicing it up so you can trace how the neurons go through it, so you can just form a map of what the brain is. And to someone who's a trained computer scientist like me, you listen to that and your reaction is, that is an engineering problem, or at least that part of it is. So instead of taking 5 to 10 years and doing this manually and having it cost hundreds of millions of dollars, let's build a team of 20 engineers to do that in 2 years. So that way we can accelerate the whole field. So you ask these folks, it's like, well, why hasn't that happened? And it's kind of the same thing. It's, the NIH grants don't support building a big engineering team, right? So every once in a while, maybe I'll get a computer science postdoc who will come by my lab, and he'll work for us, or she'll work for us, and then you'll hire them at Facebook.
And I'm sure you hear them.
They'll work on ads targeting or search or something like that. And so I think that this is a big area where we can make a big difference in the world, right? And that's what we're going to do at the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, is build up a big world-class engineering team that can work with scientists around the world, teachers around the world, to solve these problems and make progress. And it's not just donating money to build a school or although that's really important too. This is infrastructure that people will build on, that will accrue, that will accelerate over time. And this is why I'm so optimistic about that we're going to continue making progress. And I mean, this is what I think we need to do.
The optimism is quite palpable. That's what we call very techonomic, by the way. Now, we didn't get into the future of Facebook as much as I would like, and we're pretty much out of time, but I really would like to take a few questions from the audience. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, go for it. Let's do it.
Now,